Welcome to a world where drones are no longer just toys, but key players in the technologies of the future. At the very heart of China, an exhibition has unfolded that took the breath away even from the most experienced engineers. Drones that can fly, swim, and think independently, robots with intelligence straight out of science fiction, and drone battles at speeds beyond imagination. This is not the future, this is Drone World Congress 2025. In late May 2025, the Chinese city of Shenzhen became the world capital of unmanned technologies. It was here that the Drone World Congress took place, the largest event in the drone industry, autonomous systems, and low-altitude economy technologies. Representatives from over 100 countries gathered at this exhibition. More than 800 companies presented over 5,000 of the latest developments. The exhibition space occupied about 50,000 meters squared, and the number of professional visitors exceeded 76,000 people. The exhibition was divided into thematic zones. The first zone was entirely dedicated to industrial unmanned aerial vehicles. Here, drones for the agricultural sector, logistics, firefighting, and even police work were demonstrated. Particular interest was sparked by drones capable of automatically identifying sources of fire and coordinating the work of ground services. Fully autonomous cargo delivery systems, ready for operation in urban conditions, were also presented. Special attention at the exhibition was paid to artificial intelligence. Almost all modern drones are now equipped with neural networks that analyze the environment, avoid obstacles, and make autonomous decisions. Unique micro-drones with flapping wings, created on the principle of bird flight, were presented. These machines are designed for reconnaissance in enclosed spaces and in conditions where the use of conventional propeller drones is impossible. In the second zone, consumer drones reigned supreme. Here you could see racing models, aerial photography platforms with stabilization systems, as well as entertainment devices controlled by smartphones. Some of these models were so light and compact that they could be carried in a pocket and launched directly from the palm of the hand. A true explosion of emotions for the exhibition guests was the grandiose night drone show, which transformed the sky over Shenzhen into a living digital canvas. Thousands of glowing drones synchronously soared into the air, drawing giant three-dimensional figures, symbols of high technology, and animated scenes in the darkness. To the sounds of epic music, giant robots, soaring air taxis, pulsating orbits, and rotating planets appeared in the sky. It seemed as if the future itself was hovering over the heads of the spectators. The precise coordination, dynamism, and scale of the show were astonishing. All this became a clear example of how technology combines art, precision, and emotion. Spectators froze, filming magical images on their cameras, which instantly spread around the world. It was not just a show, it was a mesmerizing message from the drone industry about what the synchronized sky of the future is capable of. The third zone demonstrated advanced vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, VTOL aircraft. Exhibition guests were able to see prototypes of urban air taxis and high-speed rescue drones firsthand. Not only aerial, but ground and even underwater robots were presented, including flying amphibious motorcycles and autonomous research platforms. Some of these devices are already undergoing certification and may begin operation in the coming years. The fourth zone of the exhibition was dedicated to robots. Here, models for security, logistics, room cleaning, as well as robotic assistance for emergency services were demonstrated. Some of them could move over rough terrain, identify casualties, and transmit coordinates to rescuers. Firefighting robots capable of penetrating fire zones and suppressing fire using modular extinguishing systems were also shown. An equally important direction was anti-drone technologies. Visitors were presented with mobile platforms with radio frequency jammers, laser installations, and even interceptors capable of shooting down hostile drones in the air. These solutions are increasingly being integrated into military and civilian security systems with actively utilized AI-based systems that classify threats and determine the response order automatically. Forums and sessions. Dozens of specialized forums and technical sessions were held within the framework of the exhibition. Issues of airspace regulation, flight safety, integration of artificial intelligence into unmanned platforms, and international cooperation in the field of autonomous technologies were discussed. Engineers, scientists, military experts, and startup representatives spoke, presenting their ideas, projects, and prototypes. The Drone World Congress in Shenzhen once again confirmed the future has already arrived. Drones are becoming an integral part of modern life. They fly, drive, swim, rescue, protect, and entertain. This means a truly new era of technology awaits us, where autonomy and intelligence become the main driving factors of progress. Recently, the Swedish company Jetson AB presented its advanced aerial vehicle, the Jetson 1, a compact electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft designed for convenient and exciting air travel. Promoted as a flying motorcycle, this single-seat aircraft is already in huge demand from buyers, and all production slots for 2024 and 2025 are already filled. Constructed from lightweight aluminum and carbon fiber, the Jetson 1 weighs only 115 kilograms. Its peak flight speed is limited to 102 kilometers per hour. Maneuvering the aircraft is done with a 4-axis joystick, allowing beginners to master its control in less than 5 minutes. Notably, no flight certification is required for operation in the United States. Designed for short trips, the Jetson 1 is equipped with a power plant that supports up to 20 minutes of flight. The base price of the Jetson 1 is $92,000, with a $22,000 initial deposit required for booking. The Chinese firm Xpeng Motors has rapidly moved from concept to execution, presenting several innovative aircraft that could redefine travel in the near future. Let's explore the details, starting with the Land Aircraft Carrier, an ingenious aerial vehicle showcased at the Guangzhou Auto Show, where it successfully completed its first manned flight. The Land Aircraft Carrier consists of a modular system that includes a ground mobile part, called the mothership, and a detachable flight component. This system allows for a seamless transition from ground to air travel, providing unparalleled versatility in personal transportation. The ground segment, the mothership, can travel up to 1,000 kilometers on a single charge, providing an extended range. The aerial segment, equipped with 6 rotors for vertical takeoff and landing, is well suited for maneuvering in tight spaces. The components can be quickly attached and detached, allowing users to switch between modes of transport as needed. To facilitate large-scale production of these aerial modules, Xpeng Motors is building a high-tech factory in Guangzhou with a planned annual output of 10,000 units. A fully functional version of the flying car is expected to be unveiled early next year. This bold venture positions Xpeng Motors at the forefront of the rapidly evolving personal air mobility sector. The British defense firm MSI Defence Systems unveiled the Trojan Paladin, an advanced mobile air defense system designed to combat drones, cruise missiles, and other low-flying threats. The Paladin is armed with a 30mm Mark 44 Bushmaster autocannon capable of firing 200 rounds per minute. It uses airburst ammunition to neutralize aerial threats at a distance of up to 2 kilometers. In addition, the system supports the integration of guided missiles with semi-active laser targeting. The detection complex includes an all-round radar, optical sensors, a thermal imager, and a laser rangefinder. The Paladin can operate autonomously or under manual control by an operator. Its modular design allows it to be deployed on both stationary objects and mobile platforms, enhancing defensive capabilities against air threats. Another revolutionary novelty from Xpeng is the Xpeng X2, a 2-seat electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft designed specifically for urban environments. It represents an environmentally friendly and efficient alternative for air mobility. The Xpeng X2 can soar to a peak altitude of 1,000 meters and reach a speed of 130 kilometers per hour. It is designed to operate for approximately 35 minutes on a single charge. The vehicle is equipped with autonomous navigation system, allowing it to adhere to predetermined flight paths while considering altitude, speed, and duration. In October, the Xpeng X2 successfully completed its first public flight in Dubai, demonstrating its capabilities in real-world conditions. This event marked a crucial step forward in the development of urban air mobility, proving its potential for integration into future transport networks. With such a formidable Chinese competitor, Elon Musk will likely face obstacles in conquering the global market. Another promising venture from Xpeng is the flying car Xpeng Aero HT. It has undergone extensive testing, and the refined production model is expected to be unveiled in 2025 with an estimated price of $140,000. Currently, the Xpeng Aero HT is in its 6th generation of prototypes. They integrate domestically produced batteries and 4 electric powertrains. A distinguishing feature of the Xpeng Aero HT is that it will primarily function on roads, with almost 90% of its operation being in drive mode. Nevertheless, 8 rotors will allow it to ascend to a height of up to 10 meters, which will help it bypass bottlenecks on roads and other obstacles.
The economic significance of such exhibitions is difficult to overestimate. China is actively developing the so-called low-altitude economy, in which drones play a key role. According to forecasts, by the beginning of the next decade, the total volume of this industry in China could reach 2 to 3 trillion yuan. Shenzhen is already a technological hub today, with over 1,730 companies registered that are engaged in the development and production of unmanned aerial vehicles. The total output value in this area is approaching 96 billion yuan. The Drone World Congress 2025 clearly demonstrated that the era of unmanned technologies has already arrived. Drones are permeating all spheres of life, from transport and rescue to science and defense. Artificial intelligence makes these systems truly autonomous, and engineering innovations expand the boundaries of what is possible. Such exhibitions shape a future where autonomous aerial vehicles become an ordinary part of urban infrastructure, agriculture, and even daily life. What technologies at this exhibition surprised you the most? Share your opinion in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new reviews from the world of the most advanced developments.